everyone, I'm Miriam Thomas. Many of you know me from my blog, thetemplekitchen.com. So I've been posting pictures on Instagram and Facebook and my blog, thetemplekitchen.com. Today though, I'm going to do my very first video. I'm very excited, a little nervous, but I'm truly happy to be here doing this video. I'm going to be doing the orange souffle baked into the orange. So last week when I posted the picture, I got great reviews and thank you so much for all the support. But there was also many questions like, whoa, how'd you do that? Or, whoa, how did the orange not burn when you baked it? So I thought that the orange souffle baked into the orange would be a great way to start. And the great thing about this orange souffle is that it's very light, it's very delicate, but a great dessert. You know, it's very soft. I like that lightness to it. And also it's a beautiful, beautiful dessert to give on a date. I really like it. So let's get started. I hope you guys like it. And also the great thing about this souffle is that it scores major points for presentation. Cooking is just not about the taste itself, but how you present it, right? So if you're, looking to impress on your date or something, major points. I love it. So let's get started. Hope you like it. Share us on Instagram and Facebook. Like us, follow us. That would be great. Thanks. For this, you need 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, and I know both of them are in mason jars. Just moved into my apartment. About 2 cups of milk, some orange concentrate. What I used was the orange juice from the oranges that we just cut up. Some Grand Marnier, which is a form of orange liquor. You can buy that from the ABC. Some melted butter. Melted butter or vegetable oil also tends to work well. Some vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. Okay, so for this, obviously you need the orange because it's an orange souffle. What I did is I cut out the bottom just so you can staple the orange, and then cut out the top. And save the tops because it's kind of cute. You can use it as a lid later on. So I saved the tops, and also you can grate the top part to get the orange rind. So right now this is it. 2 empty oranges. It depends on how much you want. I've been eating too much of my food and I've been gaining pounds. So I decided just to do 2 oranges for now. And also I'm a broke college student, so I didn't want to buy too many oranges. But for the rest of my ingredients, I decided I would just put it into a muffin pan and make the souffle in a muffin pan. But just to show you guys, I have 2 oranges right now, and that's how we're going to start. What we're about to do next is first preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Second, with a basting brush, take the butter and coat the inside of the oranges. Don't be stingy with the butter, it definitely adds to the flavor. So I'm going to do both. Then take some sugar and coat the inside of the oranges. With the same brush is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure the sugar is on to all sides of the orange. And that really helps with the flavor as well as the souffle to rise properly. So souffle means in French to blow up. I took French in high school, didn't do really well, but I know that it means to blow up. And to blow up, you need the eggs. And this is the most critical part of the souffle. You're going to have to separate the eggs, egg yolks and egg whites. And these two is very important. Separate it as best as you can. I'm not very good at separating, so I bought the Bed Bath & Beyond egg separator. It's only $1 and it works out really well. So here's my egg yolks and here's my egg whites. So first, let's start off by beating the egg yolks. This is when I get all my anger out. So beat it really hard and get it very well stirred. So it should look like this. And then add in a little bit of salt. So like a pinch. I've never understood what a pinch means, but I'm assuming that's about half a teaspoon or something. Next, in medium-high heat, add 1/4 of your vegetable oil or butter. I'm adding my melted butter right now. And then stir a little bit, and then add 1/4 or 4 tablespoons of flour. And stir. And don't worry if it starts thickening, that's the whole point of this. It should smell delightful. I love the smell of hot flour. Hot, buttery flour. And once that's thickened, add about a cup of milk. And bring it to a boil so you can turn on the heat. So when the milk thickens and the flour thickens, it should look like this. Doesn't it look so good? I love it. It should have this kind of consistency, like thick. And once that's thickened, add in your juice. So that's about, you can just put in about a tablespoon of the juice, just to get in the flavor of the orange. And also add about a 1/4 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And vanilla extract, I just love the smell of vanilla extract. It's my favorite. And then stir well. You can smell that vanilla. I love it. It's like vanilla and orange. Oh, it's so good. If you can't smell it, you should probably add a little bit more, because this is one of the best smells in the world. And once that's done, just set it aside. Right now, we have the egg whites. So I have it in a large bowl because it helps when I'm beating it with an electric mixer. We're going to create the French meringue. What basically it is egg whites stirred or beaten till peak forms. It's going to thick and satin-like. It's going to look really yummy. And we're going to add in a little bit of sugar, one step at a time. So I'm going to start off with the electric beater and mix it on high. Now that it's frothy, what I'm going to do is slowly I'm going to add in the sugar. So this is 1/4 cup of sugar. And slowly start beating it. We'll add it one step at a time. And now what we're gonna do you see that? Oh, this is perfect. It should start being thick just like this. And look at that consistency, it's beautiful. Look at that. It's like pearly and satiny. I love it. You know you did it right if it looks just like that. It's not too thick, but a form peaked when you're beating the egg whites. And with the sugar, it's like a beautiful wedding gown. I love it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Alright, so now I brought back this flour mixture that we had done. And I'm going to add in the egg yolks from the beginning of this video. So spoon all that you can get out, put it in here. So do you remember, this is the egg yolks with a little bit of salt. Alright, so once that's all done, mix that well. It's gonna look like scrambled eggs at this point, which honestly, look at that, doesn't it look like scrambled eggs? And if you can get it to that level, you've been doing this video right. Okay, so get it smoothened out, and then add in the frothy, satiny French meringue. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And you can smell it too. I wish you could smell the video because it smells terrific. I mean, what I love about the orange souffle is it's great for a date, or, you know, I'm only in college, but I like to pretend I'm like one of those English people, have a little bit of tea and souffle sometimes. Alright, so the last step in this process is bring back the oranges from the beginning of the video and spoon in the mixture. This is actually pretty hard. And don't do it all the way, and I'll tell you why in a second. So just, there you go. Okay, so don't do it all the way. Leave about ½ inch of space like this. I kind of went over on that one, but ½ inch of space would be great, because when the souffle, like I said in French, it means to blow up, and so when the souffle blows up, you want it to rise perfectly even. I mean, if you're like me, I just like the taste, but if you're all about presentation, let it rise up evenly, you know what I mean? So if you leave that much of space, it can rise out and still be even. If you do it all the way, it's gonna tilt a little bit. So this is perfect. This one's perfect. That one's a little off. Alright, so now what we're going to do is put our oranges into the oven at, remember, 375 degrees, and let it stay there for about 20 minutes and see how it's doing. When it's well risen out of the oranges, that means it's done. And you'll see it. It's going to be a little brown. Wait 20 minutes, check on it. If it's not done, leave it in there. If it's done, great, take it out. It'll be done. Boom.